Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. So, apologies on the last two episodes that I uploaded to YouTube. Apparently my microphone was way too freaking loud, and as a result, I had to end up turning down my own volume in post, and it sounds a little bit funky. It sounds like I'm just constantly yelling all the time. I don't know why, but when I looked, Windows had decided to make my my microphone volume 33, and normally it's set to 25, so I'm not sure what caused that. Maybe like Discord or Skype somehow decided that they wanted to be in control. But we're back now, hopefully to normal levels. I just checked it, set to 25. I just did a quick 2-second recording. My voice sounds fine, so hopefully it's not too terribly loud this time. I do apologize for that, but you know, bugs happen. Although I don't think it would have happened had I actually checked my volume before, my microphone volume before I had recorded. I made sure that everything was synced up, I just didn't check the actual volume. But anyways, I have another apology to make as well. I did a run very recently that's not actually going to go up online because I forgot to press record. It was a fun run too. I had chaos bullets plus chance bullets, and I went on a tirade a little bit about how chance bullets is bad, but chaos bullets is good. It was a very interesting run, and I'm very sad that I forgot to press record until floor 5, and at that point I just lost the desire to finish the run. I think we were going to win though. I was playing as the robot, as I am now, with no modifiers. I had the rad gun, like 13 armor going down to bullet hell, so I think we would have won that. Having a full ammo rad gun or mega hand or heroin doesn't guarantee you victory on bullet hell, but it certainly helps. Jesus. Because those are really good weapons. And I was using chance bullets. So what chaos bullets does, and I had these kind of backwards until I picked them both up, hilariously enough. Chaos bullets give your bullets a chance to be larger, to be smaller, to be slower, to be faster, to have greater range, to have less range, but they do more damage, and they also... water barrel. They do more damage, and they also have a chance at poisoning, lighting enemies on fire, freezing enemies, charming enemies, I think also transmogrifying enemies, as in magic bullets, but I'm not sure entirely. But it was a very fun run, and as soon as I got to have the rad gun, I realized I couldn't keep chance bullets, because the thing about chance bullets is that chance bullets gives your other guns a chance to fire bullets from other guns. So if you have a grenade launcher in your pocket and you have a machine pistol out, occasionally you'll be shooting grenades. Now that's pretty good. Except when you have the rad gun, you're one-shotting all enemies, and then occasionally you shoot out a single machine pistol shot that just doesn't do anything to an enemy. You might have been really desiring for that shot to kill an enemy, and it just doesn't work. So once I picked up rad gun and I started using rad gun, I had to get rid of chance bullets, because the chance bullets would cause enemies to survive shots with the rad gun, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to kill every enemy with one hit with the rad gun, which you can do pretty much through bullet hell. Although there might be some enemies that require 2 shots of level 4 reloading on the rad gun. Oh, okay, singularity. So I can't imagine us losing this run. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say this early, but singularity is one of my favorite items in the game of all time, because it's basically having a reusable black hole gun. Singularity basically protects you from all damage, making you immune to most things. It's extremely overpowered. We are absolutely going to buy that. I don't care if I have to sell like the gun that I get from the boss drop, or open chests and sell stuff to buy the singularity. We are buying the singularity. There is no question about it. Singularity is amazing. Now, yes, it would be better if we could actually get the black hole gun, but you can't get the black hole gun that often. Singularity, I think, is what, a blue level item? It's much better than blue. On any level that you just don't want to deal with the room, you pop singularity. On any boss fight where you need a blank, as long as it's not immediate, as long as you have a second, you can just pop singularity and clear the screen of bullets, keep yourself safe. This run is actually amazing right now. We've picked up 3 keys on the ground. There's 2 keys in the shop, plus backup gun, plus a cell creep, which we don't have anything to sell to the cell creep. I want black hole gun for the boss fight so I can have a better chance at flawlessing, so I'm gonna open 2 chests now. Stout bullets. Stout bullets is okay, but I might just want to sell it, honestly. Sell it to the cell creep and then be able to buy the singularity. Because the thing about stat bullets, or stout bullets, not stat bullets, is that when the bullets are big, they deal more damage. When they're small, they deal less damage. And, you know, as the robot, you know, based on my personal play style, I like to stay away from enemies and try to take them out at a distance. So, stout bullets might just be bad. Now we can open this chest to get a blue level gun. I kind of want to do that. We have so many keys, why not? We're gonna have singularity, so I think we don't necessarily need to necessarily force the gun drops from the boss fights. And I am gonna sell the pitchfork. Pitchfork is not very good. If it was flame hand, you gotta keep the flame hand. Flame hand is amazing. Pitchfork, this should give me enough money to buy singularity. It's like 45. So as long as we get 16 out of this, we should be good to go. Yep, more than enough. Now we have the singularity. Goodbye! Coolant. And with the singularity, we should have no problem flawlessing the boss, even if it was, you know, weird version of the, Gatling Gull fight. I'm gonna pop the singularity right there because he did this weird bullet attack. Singularity does mess up bullet trajectories a little bit, but as long as you stay on top of it, you're usually better off with it than without it. It's already almost charged. It does charge very quickly, which I love about the singularity. In fact, let's get up close, pop another singularity right on him. He can't do a dang thing. I can stay up a little bit closer, pop him with the stout bullets. Gotta kind of curve my bullets a little bit. Who am I? Angelina Jolie? What movie was it that had Angelina Jolie curving bullets? Oh man, it's an old movie, I think. We get the membrane, which is awesome. We also get the flawless, of course. Thank you, singularity. We do want to try to find a secret room because we have the keys necessary to make that work. I think, you know, I don't think it's in the shop. I was thinking it was because of this little nub at the top of the shop, but I think the boss room is in the way, so I'm going to check the treasure rooms first. I think one shot would be enough to find it if it is there. We'll go check this treasure room, and if we can't find it, I'll just pop a blank in a random room and see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, let's pop it in the shop. It's not here. We don't want to sell anything else except maybe stout bullets, but you know what? I'll keep it because it's a passive. Why not? Although if I do sell it, I could buy a key, and then we could go down to the next floor with an additional key. No, this is fine. We already bought a lot of stuff from this floor, so let's get the hell out of here. Let's go down to the oubliette too. Good start to a run. Am I recording? Yes, I'm looking at the OBS recording. It is currently started. I haven't screwed it up twice in a row. Now, stout bullets, because it's a damage upgrade up close, that might be more beneficial than a damage downgrade at range, because if an enemy's close, you probably want to kill them quickly, right? And if you can kill an enemy quickly, maybe that'll keep you safe from damage. If I remember correctly, it's like a 80% damage upgrade, but a 20% damage downgrade, which isn't that much, but it is still meaningful. We have to keep this in mind when we get any other guns. If we get a gun that is a nice big one-shot bullet, you know, AU gun, you might want to drop stout bullets for that, because AU gun is very accurate, very long range. But we'll just keep it in mind. Now, of course, the real reason why I'm keeping stout bullets is because we might be able to get some really freaking weird synergies. to get extremely large bullets that kill things in one hit and home around your cursor, and you can't shoot like behind a wall because your bullets just explode as soon as you fire the gun. Just like weird stuff going on. I like weird stuff. Let's see if we can get some weird stuff going on here, shall we? Is that a secret room? No. Just wanted to check. A little bit of membrane ammo is acceptable. I want to see if maybe I can put out the goop. No. I wanted to see if the membrane left creep, but I didn't remember it leaving creep, so I just tried my best to get a shot in there. Like this guy. Get up close to him. Maybe that's beneficial for me because I can kill him a lot faster. I can't use membrane, by the way. Membrane's got to be kept for the next level's boss fight. I have no other gun that I would like to use for that. So we've just kind of got to keep it. This is a good room to use Singularity on too, but I want to wait for the reinforcement wave because this wave is not that bad once you can kill the that one Blobulon spinner. Now we'll do it because there's mushrooms, there's oozy guys. There's a lot of annoying stuff here. Weird glitchiness on the graphics there for a second. And Singularity is also already halfway charged. And another chest! I gotta explode! At least we get junk out of this one. I should have just shot the other one faster. That was a big mistake on my part, but I also was not really expecting 2 wicks? We're not cursed at all, so what the hell's with this wick situation here? At the very least, we will guaranteed get a gun from this floor's boss fight, as long as we don't pick up a gun. And then maybe next floor I can use whatever gun we pick up to keep myself a little bit safe, keep the armor intact, and we'll consider going down to the Abbey. It's a pretty nice damage upgrade when you're up close. I just don't like being up close. It's a lot riskier. Looks like this still can one-shot those little bats, even with the damage downgrade. Heavy boots is okay. 2 keys is really good. Unfortunately, we can't use the keys on this floor, but we can use them next floor. Luckily, I can't destroy the old crest. Alright, we got 1 key drop. I don't know what the deal with the luck is on this run. We also got 1 armor drop from the last floor, too. That's really good. That is really good. Free armor. We got the flawless. We're up to 8 armor. Thanks, Explosive Barrel, for being right in the way. I still argue that Explosive Barrel should not be right at the entrance door, because I had a run recently where the Wingman item, or maybe it was Space Friend, just immediately shot the Explosive Barrel when it entered a room, caused me to take damage. And I was playing the robot, so that's kind of an annoying thing to have happen right there. Trying to get in there and get the damage bonus from Stout Bullets. This guy's attacks are pretty easy to read, with the exception of that one. Probably want to start thinking about using Singularity in a second. Yeah, sucking those bullets. Sucking those bullets. While we still have the Singularity out, getting close, get that damage upgrade. Singularity is gone. The thing I like about Singularity is that it charges itself while it's active. Like, normally with the spacebar items in this game, when you use them, they have like a cooldown. Like the bar on the left of them goes down, and then when the bar empties, then the item can start recharging, unless you have the Ice Cube, which starts recharging the item as it's being used. But Singularity is just permanent Ice Cube. You pop it, it recharges itself. You recharge it by shooting the enemy who can't hurt you because of the Singularity. It's a freaking great item. Overpowered? Maybe, but so is the Black Hole Gun, and that is an S-tier gun. So we get Gamma Ray, which is not that good, but we got it now. Keep using some membrane shots to try to find a secret room. I don't think it's here. I did check both of the treasure rooms, and also they are not really likely to have the secret room because of their placement. So let's keep going. This is a good room to have Singularity on. Unfortunately, it is not yet charged, but Hopefully these shotgunners just get poisoned and GTFO for a while. There we go. So he's dead. Really, you just gotta keep your distance. Don't run in a circle too tightly. Like, don't just run. You've gotta hold your ground sometimes, because that Deadeye, he tracks where you're moving with, you know, to some degree, to some error. So you gotta wait a second. You gotta wait a second. You gotta let him get off target. Yeah, stout bullets up close is pretty nice. And if an enemy's far away, likely I'm gonna be able to take him out or keep him at bay. So this is not half bad. Not half bad. Yes, we're still using Robot's right hand, but we couldn't get any extra guns from this floor except for the one that the boss dropped, and that was not a very good gun. Gamma Ray is, I mean, I guess all right. I suppose with 88 money, we will buy both keys so we can open all the chests in the future. We'll go pick up the armor here, the old crest, our key to the Abbey, should we decide to go down there. So yeah, you know, I didn't really mention it, but this is a normal robot run with no stuff on it. No modifiers, no Blessed, no DD20. The last two runs were the Blessed mode run and the Pilot DD20 run. And I think this is the 7th normal run in a row. Like, we've won as the robot 6 times already. This is going to be number 7, if we can win, of course. That run I had previously, it's not going to see the light of day because there's nothing to see. I only realized I forgot recording on frickin' Dragon Floor. The Forge. And by that time, I just lost my will to play it. Lost my will to live on the run. It's a pretty good run, though, all things considered. Gotta get up close to these shotgunners. Thank you, Stout Bullets, for killing them very quickly. Yeah, I'm kind of coming around to Stat Bullets. The thing that I don't really like about them is boss fights, because boss fights, you don't really ever want to be super, super close to the boss. You want to keep him at a distance so you can, get the flawless, not take any damage. But with the Singularity, we can kind of offset that a little bit, because the Singularity will keep us safe from enemy bullets while it is active. In fact, it's going to pop it right now. They're getting sucked! If we can kill them, maybe we can get another spawn at the same time. Kind of. We did a little bit of damage to one of them. I think we did kill all the bats, which is good. I don't want a bullet to come up my butt, up my back. Deadeye I can kill. Deadeye up close with the Stout Bullets. Making me a believer, buddy. It's making me a believer. Ooh, okay. We are going to do this room, but I'm going to do it after I get... Ooh, and a gun launcher. We are going to do it after I get the armor dropped off, the armor that I'm holding. The old crest. Just walk. You're fast enough. Really wish I had a better indicator of how much of a damage downgrade Stout Bullets is at a distance. Like, instead of taking 4 hits to kill an enemy, it'll take 5 hits or 6 hits. But it seems to be working alright. The gun nut stands no chance. He's way too slow. I'm not gonna do that room either if I can avoid it. I mean, I do want to do the room, but again, not now. Not while I've got the old crest in hand. You know, they could give me the pea shooter, tell me to do the entire room just using the pea shooter. But I do have a Singularity charge. Maybe I can cheese it a little bit by another key. These key drops are out of this world. Maybe I can cheese it a little bit by using the Singularity. Pop the Singularity, kill all the enemies in the room. Oh, you did it with the pea shooter. Good job there, fella. Derringer. Derringer's not the worst gun in the world. We'll pop Singularity. We'll give it a go. Haven't failed it. There we go. Challenge complete. Was that worth a black hole? Yes. Yes, it was. Oh, to the victor. Go the spoils. Wind-up gun. This is a perfectly acceptable day-to-day gun. Not the best, but I don't need the best. I just need it. Oh, something with big bullets. Those are some big bullets. I like the look-see of this gun here. I don't want to actually waste ammo on a gun nut. Found an item room, no wick. Hey, no wick, and I think we found the location to deposit the old crest. Indeed we have. Place the crest upon the altar. Let's get the hell out of here. Fight the boss. Open chests. Mimic check. Always mimic check. Is this bouncing? Bouncy bullets. So they'll bounce off of walls and not off of enemies. Still good. We'll do the challenge room here with probably gamma ray wind-up gun. Although, you know what? Let's get a charge on the singularity. That might help out, because there could be like any enemy spawning in these rooms. Maybe not any enemy, but annoying enemies. Oh, the bounciness on the gamma ray, me likey. And we get another key. Look at that. This is great. It's really good luck that we're getting here. Unbelievably so. It actually does bounce off of enemies too. This makes gamma ray actually like usable. Yeah, it took care of that room pretty quickly. All right, let's go to the chest first. Why not? Hopefully they don't look for a wick. But I have 4 keys now. I had 0 keys on the last floor. 4 keys now. Pretty ridiculous. We get a red chest with the drill, bullet bore. How do I think about this gun? I don't know. It's really good against normal enemies because it stuns them and drills into their head. But is it worth keeping or gun munching? If we fight the boss and get an A tier gun, maybe we should try gun munching them both and seeing what happens. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Remain. A lot of weird enemies here, a lot of weird patterns, but just keep shooting the gamma ray. It's going to do a good job at taking care of all the random enemies here. If I had homing shots, actually this does slightly home, doesn't it? Not that much, but that's not half bad. Okay, that's when we singularity. Kill the beady. Kill the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden! Green chest, not a mimic. B-gun. Hey, we got a boss killer that's not the membrane. Membrane is a good boss killer, but so are bees! Still have to use it very close to the enemy in order to get the damage bonus from stout bullets. We'll see how it works, but this is definitely going to be our boss killer of choice. And I'm not liking the gamma ray either. Bouncing laser gun that sorta maybe homes in on enemies sometimes, if you're lucky. Or at the very least, it'll just poison a lot of enemies. Alright, finally found the boss fight. Get the B-gun, get the membrane. Singularity is not charged, but that's okay. It's the Gorgon. Gorgon is the best boss to be facing. In fact, it's the best boss to be facing so much that I actually want to use a different gun. There should be no problem taking out this boss, even with the gamma ray. We'll get the singularity here in a second. I don't want to pop it until after she does another underground attack. I'm very lucky I was able to blank that. I don't know why I didn't think about blanking that until right then. Get the singularity right on her. She hits herself. We can get the bouncing on the gamma ray to hit her as well twice. Easy fight. Gamma ray, boss killer extraordinaire. Right, folks, right. We get the Eye of the Beholster. Another master round. What wants the ammo? Ammo. Considering how good Gamma Ray was being, I might just want the ammo for that. We use the membrane for the next boss, and then we'll see what happens. Just look for the secret room randomly, although it might be in this room, actually, now that I look at the map. Nope. Sorry, don't be mad at the bouncing shots, please. Do we want to sell something? I have the Beholster. That's a green. Membrane is green or blue. I kind of want to sell Bullet Bore, but I guess we'll keep it. We don't really have anything to munch it. If I had another A-tier weapon, I could munch them both and likely get an A-tier weapon out of it. Back. So that's why you would want to do that. We'll buy a key, we'll buy more armor just to keep us stocked, locked, and ready to go. And with the Singularity, I think you do fight the Old King. Singularity is going to make that fight pretty dang easy, especially if you can get a really good gun on the fight, but we can always use the Beehive against him. Yeah. Singularity against the Old King is a good combination. It's a good enough combination that you can flawless the Old King pretty easily. Due to the aforementioned facts of the Singularity, that it charges while you're using it, basically, which is remarkably useful. This guy will not get lit on fire, so I'm just going to have to keep dodging and shooting. This is one of those enemies, though, where you don't want to get up close because he has this weird shotgun-like random-ish pattern. The bullets could go in any direction at a moment's notice, so you just want to stay back. Gonna knock you into the pit. Nope. Oh, and we took damage on the roll. There was a reason that I was going to take damage on that fight. That's what it was. Just a bad roll. Put me in line with a bullet. Now we'll get membrane ammo. And that wasn't even necessarily... you know what? If I was using a different gun and killed him faster, maybe I would have been okay there. You know what? Pop the Singularity here. Get these guys killed. Get out of here, ghosty goos. A jammed shotgun. We're fighting jammed enemies because of where we are. We're in the Abbey, so it kind of has an implicit increase of your cursed level when it spawns enemies. Although I think that a lot of these enemies spawn with 5 keys. Let's just pick it up. We're getting super lucky on key drops. But I think that some of the cursed enemies that spawn here are always cursed. Oh, that bullet curved around the wall. This is not good. I should not be taking damage at this point in the game, so let's switch it up a bit. Just a little bit of bad rolling and bad luck. That Gungeon spinning those bullets around the corner. That was icky. Just gotta be more aware of what enemies are firing, where they're gonna be firing, what their patterns are. Like for that exploding Blobulon I got hit by a second ago, I probably could have avoided that if I had just straight up dodged towards him. Instead I dodged away from him, kind of at an angle, and it didn't work out. That dodge caused me to take some damage. I guess we take Gamma Ray ammo. It's good for finding secret rooms too, especially with the bounce added to it. There's one. We gotta pop a blank, but we get armor back. That is very nice. Thank you. Thank you. We get the Polaris, which is fantastic. Why does this have 450 ammo? Did it get a buff? I don't think Polaris needed a buff, but I will take it. Oh, God. So with the Polaris, we've got to be extra cautious about taking damage, in that we can't take damage. Killing blobs with the Polaris is very nice. We gotta try to get this thing up to level 2 or 3 as fast as possible. I would love Potion of Gun Friendship, but we just don't have the capacity for it. Singularity has to stay. We are at weapon level 2 now. Weapon level 3 does take longer to get to, but with weapon level 2, this gun is instantly one of our best guns. Just gotta be a little bit careful about the bouncing shots hitting enemies around, as we just saw. Even jammed enemies won't last long against the firepower of the Polaris. Any of these enemies that have multiple phases is really good for us because it means that we can charge the Polaris, hopefully, that much faster. We're not going to go to the boss fight. I want to get the Polaris charged up to max if I can, and if I have enough ammo for it, we might be able to kill the boss in one go. Like, actually, very quickly. Like, theoretically, weapon level 3, theoretically the Singularity will keep us safe enough that the Polaris might be able to charge it as we go, you know? So let's fight the boss right now. This is the time for it. If we ever take damage, we just switch over to the B gun. You're definitely hitting the damage cap though, so I am going to try to slow down my shooting a little bit. Looks like we won't be able to get the Singularity fully charged, but we're getting it relatively charged. In fact, it's charged now. Pop it. Get him to stand in it, ideally. If not, we can just kind of hang out here for a second. Up close to him. Might want to blank in a second. Yeah, just to make sure I'm safe while I'm waiting for Singularity to finish charging. Pop it. He stood in it for a second, which is nice. Just wish I could get a little bit more of a charge out of the Polaris. I think that'll do it though. Polaris should have enough ammo to finish the job. Boom, there we go. Excellent, good fallouts on the Old King. We got hit twice on the floor, but we also picked up 1 armor from the secret room. So, ultimately that's not quite even, but pretty dang good. Beams find secret rooms relatively quickly, I think. I recall. So let's just do a quick check, and then we'll keep exploring. Good fight. Sorry, Old King. This day is not yours. This day is mine! Thank you, Singularity. I'd like to thank you for all of my good luck and will today. So, because we have stout bullets, one shot might not kill a lot of enemies that it normally would, because the damage of Polaris is reduced at range, but it's still good enough that we can like 2-3 hit most enemies, even at range with the Polaris, and that's fantastic. That is a problem though, right here where you have bullets so big, you actually can't hit an enemy, so I'm just going to switch to another gun. You are a jammed enemy. I almost got hit there. Let's not get hit there, shall we? Just pop them twice. If they're still alive, pop them 2 more times. The ammo in the Polaris is not important at all because we can always fill it later. Ah, nope. That is a garbage gun. Did find the secret room. Gonna have to go back and grab a blank. But that's a small price to pay. Get out of here, buddy. This is Brother Albert because the other secret room was just armor and HP. What is gunpowder made out of? Well, I'm a robot, so I would know this, wouldn't I? No fall damage. I mean, it is something. It is an upgrade, technically. There was a run, I think it was the last run that I accidentally didn't record, where I just took so much damage like an idiot. I could buy ammo from the ammo drop, 49. We've got enough ammo in the Singularity to last us for another floor, I think. Let's get out of here. We've got Singularity, we've got some pretty decent guns. A lot of active items that we don't want or can't take I mean, because we have the singularity, and it's so good. Gotta not talk during the 3rd level transition when I go down to the Abbey, because that's likely where I'm gonna cut the video, if I do cut it. I might do it in one piece, I might not. Get out of here. Yeah, this run is good. I kind of wish there was a way to have, like, seeded runs in the game. That might be fun. I imagine maybe Mod the Gungeon might allow you to do that. If not now, then at some point in the future, maybe someone will discover a way of doing it. Oh, I didn't even see you. I do see, oh, you are stuck? I've never seen that before. I do see this guy. He almost hit me a couple of times. Wasting a little bit of ammo, but Polaris has 50 more ammo than I ever remember it having. Must have been a supply drop thing. And also, we are one-shotting everything when we get close enough to it anyways. Yeah. You know what I want? A great combination for this gun? Metronome. Metronome is awesome. So I do want to pop the singularity here because these guys are really freaking annoying. Whenever I see those stupid enemies that light themselves on fire, I am out. If I can be out, I am out. Always gotta be careful of enemies spawning. There might be a grenade. I've played nowhere near enough that I can remember like all the spawns in the game. So, you know, don't expect that anytime soon, but I always gotta be careful about standing next to a spawn location because it might be a grenade. If a grenade explodes in your face, you're gonna have a bad day. I'm lucky that like I didn't explode the barrel somehow. I believe the game would have found a way to screw me over there. Oh, we get Polaris ammo exactly when we need it. This run, the luck in this run is absolutely ridiculous. So there's going to be a Cthulhu monster and a jammer here. The Cthulhu monster is going to be on the left, I believe. Yeah. Because I remember, because this room, if you look at the map, it looks like a Cthulhu head. And that's a room that I do remember the spawns of. Just because it's so unique. And also because Cthulhu heads plus jammers are really annoying to deal with most of the time. So it'd be an interesting time to have the singularity, but with the Polaris, it should be pretty easy. Just one shot both of those guys to death, so they can't spawn any bubble bullets. I see another bubble bullet monster over there somewhere. Just pop some ammo over there. A little bit of waste is fine. Oh shit. Thank you, Polaris, for being so good. I could kill that guy without even needing to see where the heck he was. I do not see a secret room. I've already checked the chest for mimicness. I'm gonna alt tab real quick. I should be doing this more often. Enter the Gungeon, episode 32. Title? Called it. I'm making a note to myself what to title this episode, because what did I say? Metronome Polaris would be fantastic. And the reason for that is that we can get a damage upgrade thanks to the metronome bonus that will offset the damage downgrade from being at range. So the Polaris will still do normal damage at range, but even more damage up close, and eventually, like 250% damage at all times. Polaris is Polaris is one of the best items in the game. So is metronome. Thing about metronome is that you've got to not ever switch your guns. So depending on what we get as far as drops go, we might just never want to pick up another gun again. Although if we do pick up a gun, we can still keep the metronome bonus for that gun for a while. So there's a lot of things to consider here, but this is amazing. Another good combination, something that I've actually had in the past, is Metronome plus the Blasphemy, when you actually are not the robot, when you actually have health. With that combination, I basically soloed Bullet Hell with the bullet one time using Metronome plus Blasphemy. Because the Blasphemy, infinite ammo, and if you can get it to like 250% damage bonus at range with that that attack that the Blasphemy has, that actual, you know, sword that comes out of it, that's gonna do so much damage. It two-shots Bulletkin on the first floor, which is better than you get with every other starting pistol in the game. So the fact that it's infinite ammo plus does that much crazy-ass damage is ridiculous. So he's walking towards me, so I am gonna pop a Singularity. I'm gonna try to not necessarily... Ooh. I guess I didn't necessarily need to blank there, I just wanted to be absolutely safe. We did pick up a blank earlier, so use the blank if you feel it is necessary. We're gonna get another Singularity charge. I'm gonna save it for when he does a attack that moves him towards me, because that's when I want to be able to move out of the way. Might use it here just to keep myself safe from weird bouncy bulletness. Although it looks like we're actually gonna be fine here. You know what, just pop it. Be safe. Man, I hate the damage cap. So, Magnum. If we take it, we have to use it. We have to switch away from the Polaris. So, you know what? I'm just not going to take it. We have so many good guns right now. We do not need the revolver. If I remember correctly, it has 140 shots. Does relatively decent damage, but look at what we've got going on here. Are you seriously telling me you think we need more? Let's use a blank in the exit room just to see, because I don't want to switch to another gun. Again, I don't want to lose Metronome. I don't remember how many kills it takes to get the maximum bonus, but you'll know it when the sound doesn't get any higher. The doom, 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 every time you get a kill. Eventually that will peak. It'll be red, I think, and that'll mean that we can't get any more of a damage upgrade. It's already blue. Oh, don't get hit by this guy. There we go. 4 shots. It's pretty good. And that Metronome bonus is getting up there. At this point, I think we are doing like normal normal damage at range, but maybe it's a little bit less. I guess we're gonna leave the key for now. I kind of want to pick it up so that I have a better chance of getting ammo from the shop, because at this point, the only thing I care about is keeping this Polaris fully frickin' charged. If we get an ammo drop, it goes to the Polaris. I really wish I had a bottle and like a backpack so I could hold 2 items. I would love, oh my god, I would love to be able to hold some of this ammo with me. We're getting to the point where we can one-shot red shotgunners at close range. Get out of here with your tables. I will table tech your ass downtown. Yeah, even the long-range shots, they're doing enough damage that they can kill standard Bulletkins in 1 hit, and that's pretty good. This guy's probably going to take 1 point-blank shot. Can't switch guns, so we're just going to wait for a second to see if it's a mimic. If I shoot it, it will probably explode at this point. We're doing so much damage, so I'm just going to wait. Split second. Do a little bit of a roll past it. We get the Litchy Trigger Finger, which is very nice. One of my favorite brown level items. Just because anything that's like a rate of fire upgrade is pretty important to get. Don't need to use Singularity unless there's a like 8 Blobulons that spawn in this room. But I would like to save the Singularity for a tough room that I can get a good charge on the Singularity back from, you know, with a lot of enemies, skeletons. Although I think the beam on the skeleton would still hit me. Like it won't be affected by Singularity, I think. But yeah, this is overpowered. I don't think you need me to tell you that this is overpowered. Oh, don't destroy the chest. We will blank. We gotta wait for a second when we open a chest because we don't know if it's gonna be a mimic. We roll out of the way of it. With 2 key drops, I can afford to pick up both keys, and if we don't get a key on the shop, that's fine. I can't pick up the flare though because we gotta keep the Polaris. Can't pick up Warble Gun. I gotta keep the Polaris. I gotta keep it charged up with the damage upgrade from Metronome. I don't know why I looked for a secret room there. There was a path up against the wall, but I think only shrines have that effect. Where if there's a path up against the wall, you know it's going to be a secret room guaranteed. Glass Shrine. Heck yeah. Didn't want to use a blank, didn't have to. This Metronome bonus is almost fully charged, which is amazing. And there is an ammo drop, so we can get back up to full ammo before we leave this floor. And honestly, that's the best thing I could buy with my money. Ammo. The bonus is now red, and I heard it get to its maximum level. So we are now at maximum Metronome bonus. You hear that? Just let it... Oh! Try to hit the wall and teleport around. That is sweet stuff. If we ever get hit, we're gonna lose the Polaris level 3 and the Metronome bonus, but at that point maybe we want to consider another gun for like a boss fight or something. But for now, this is still really freaking good. Bullets are so big, can't fit through normal openings. You know what? It's worth using a blank because we have Singularity to keep us safe during the boss fight, whatever it is. With the damage that we're doing, hell, I can go buy a blank, but it is so important not to take damage, any damage. Lodestone Chaos. I can almost afford the Chaos, but the Lodestone is almost just as good because it gives you 1 more blank per floor. I might want to consider just buying a blank from the shop, picking up the Lodestone Amulet, so on the next floor we'll have 3 blanks. Again, we don't really need blanks because of the Singularity. What I should have done actually is... I was thinking about when I used that blank, I could maybe use the Singularity, but this is fine. Oh, we're at weapon level 3 plus. Every time we're getting a kill, it's saying weapon level 3 again. That's a weird bug. Is it still giving me a damage upgrade? That would be great. A little unnecessary, but I'm not going to complain about it. Weapon level 3, weapon level 3, weapon level 3. Oh god. You know what? We gotta suck these guys away from me. Singularity saved my ass. We also picked up another ammo drop. This run is so freaking lucky. I didn't want to use a blank because it wouldn't have really pushed enemies away, not without the Lodestone Amulet. So hilariously enough, if I had picked up the Lodestone Amulet, I would have been able to use a blank there to get out of the situation, but I had to use Singularity because it had to pull the enemies away from me. So this is going to be a passive now. Scattershot? Ooh, I could see this being really good. Maybe kill multiple enemies in one shot. We'll try to use it, and we'll decide if we want to get rid of it later, but let's fight the boss first. I'm gonna buy a blank and a glass Quandstone for no reason other than I want to. We'll fight with the Polaris. It is the High Priest. I don't necessarily like the old priest fight. A lot of weird patterns, a lot of randomness to his shots. Oh, Jesus. I mean, thank you for still giving me the invincibility there, but that was still a little bit awkward. Oh, had to blank, had to blank. Just watch out, do the dodging first, worry about him later. I I gotta get closer to him, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, I have to get closer to him, but he's doing a lot of attacks. This is when you pop the Singularity. And we kill him with one shot from the Polaris. So good. So good. Oh, hey, and we also got weapon level 3. Is that another revolver? No, that's the SAA, isn't it? Which is a good gun. Not what we need right now. Pop a blank, because I did buy one. Didn't need it, but that's okay. We're not going to buy ammo because I don't need it. 387 bullets in the Polaris is good enough for the next floor. Scatter shots, you know, we're gonna see on the next floor how good it actually is. Maybe it's terrible, I don't know. We can't steal, so we're going to pop the lodestone amulet. Pow! Might as well buy the armor. And we'll get the hell out of here. 5 Guan stones. At some point, I do want to do a run where I just collect all the Guan stones. I'm going to get like 20 of them. Be almost completely immune to damage. It's going to be awesome. So I'm hoping that Scatter Shot can still kill most enemies in one hit, and then the extra shot is just going to be able to bounce around and do more damage to an enemy. But the problem with that is that if it hits an enemy into me, I'm going to be pissed. Like, it's still looking like it's killing enemies in one shot, but we'll learn more about it as we go here. Yeah, that was definitely a multi-kill. That was definitely a multi-kill, I believe. Definitely, I believe. We already found the shop. An Elder Blank is good, but Singularity is kind of just very similar. We don't need the Elder Blank. We're not gonna get enough money for it on this floor. Stop rolling. Weapon level 3, weapon level 3, weapon level 3, weapon level 3, 3. Ooh, confirmed. You gotta go. Confirmed are super annoying. Because when you kill them, or if you kill them last, they kill themselves. And then they launch a wave of bullets at you as a last attack. Or maybe they launch themselves. I can't remember. Yes, Polaris ammo is, of course, what we're going to take. I don't like this, so I'm going to pop the Singularity. Can't actually kill any enemy, but they are getting sucked into the black hole, which is very lucky for me. Because I couldn't shoot that sniper because my bullets were curving. Okay, we're just going to be very careful looking for secrets. Let's open the chest first, so I don't explode it. Magic bullets. Very nice. A small damage upgrade, plus our bullets have a chance at transmogrifying enemies into chickens. And having Scatter Shot is kind of a nice synergy because we have more bullets means a better chance at turning enemies into chickens, right? I think. Just keep running down to the right. Even if you're dodge rolling, you should be safe. Ooh, that's my bullet there. I did shoot a couple of extra times there just because I wanted to get rid of the bubble bullets. Just in case they came back after me, just in case. This is just all going to be grenades. Except for maybe a bulletkin at the end. I think there's a couple variations of this room. Sometimes it's all grenades, sometimes it's all grenades and then bulletkin. If I can get up close to get the stout bullet off, then the Scatter Shot does make sense to use at the same time. Because it is still doing enough damage to kill an enemy in one hit. So we're not really wasting shots or anything, you know? He almost got killed by a bouncing bullet that I wasn't even paying attention to. That would have been really unfortunate for him. Wow, that was quick. I didn't exactly dodge in the correct direction, but still managed to survive, so he got turned into a chicken. Jeez, stupid veteran bulletkin, always being so annoying. HP, ah, thank you, so wonderful. That's exactly what I needed, game. Game. At this point, seriously, what do I need? I don't really need anything. Oh. Was kind of hoping I'd be able to kill all the enemies with just a singularity, but that one guy came out of the wall super late. Being able to kill the Bulletkin in one shot, even with all the modifiers that we have applied to us, that's really nice. If I have to waste a little bit of ammo, waste a little bit of ammo. It's fine. Oh, actually killed him with a bouncing shot. I still got to be very careful about bouncing shots hitting me. Not hitting me. Hitting an enemy, and then the enemy hitting me, because that's something that I can't really account for necessarily. This does not look like a mimic. It's a gun, so we leave it. Well, whoa, whoa, whoa! You tricky, tricky dicky! Get out of here. You can take that one too. I don't want it. It's just the jar of bees, which is fun to look at, but not as good as the singularity. So ultimately, did not take damage on that secret room, which is very good. Just want to like bounce a shot in on him or something, because I don't like his attack when he moves. I always get hit. I don't always get hit by it, but I frequently get hit by it. Nothing that we want from the shop. Now it's 65. Plenty of ammo in the Polaris, plenty of charge on the Singularity. We can use it almost immediately. I'll just pop the Singularity, why not? Oh, I didn't pop it behind him. That's the only thing I had to do, and I messed up on it. Probably have to blank in a second just to keep myself safe here. Not from this attack. From the next really annoying attack he does. Not this one. Oh, I got hit. Well, we don't have the Singularity bonus, or not the Singularity bonus. We don't have the metronome bonus anymore because I'm an idiot. So we'll switch over to the. It's not what I want. Thank you, weapon switch bug. Switch over to the membrane. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Almost kept that metronome bonus the entire freaking game. We're not going to flawless the dragon, but that's okay. We still have that much armor. Can't even count right now. And now I get copyright flagged on YouTube. Oh, I should have reloaded. My bad. But we got a Singularity charge. I can pop it right here just to get rid of all these bullets. Thank you. Ooh, there's still one more dodge to make. I almost hit him too. That would have been stupid. Alright, level 2 Polaris going down to bullet hell. Still pretty good. Stout bullets is going to be a little bit annoying now that we don't have the metronome bonus, but we'll get it back. We will prevail. Almost let God at it. Oh, if only I still have 3 blanks too. I thought I could walk faster for some reason. I thought I was okay. I thought I was in the clear. That's fine. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We've done everything we need to do on this floor. There's no ammo to buy in the shop. If I'm particularly effective, I might be able to get this back up to level 3 before we fight the boss. But it's going to use up so much ammo that we're not really going to be able to use it that much on the Lich, I think. Bullet hell is a long floor, man. This run is not taking that long either, I guess because of good damage, good guns. One good gun, really. This run is just zooming. Probably not going to split it up at all. I'll just upload it as is. Oh, that was like the worst possible dodge I could have ever made. So at this point we are desperately trying to get this thing back up to level. I'm gonna have to take some risks to make this happen, because we're down to level 1 again. Oh, and I also got hit again. I think we have to not use the Polaris at this point. It's gonna take way too long to get properly charged up. So maybe we use something like the Gamma Ray. Oh man, it's so unfortunate. Gamma Ray will be fine though. I wonder if I can cheese the game out. Oh, but with the ammo drop going through the Polaris, maybe we can make it work. We still have the Singularity, we can still pop that whenever we need to. That looks, this looks like it's gonna swing back. This looks like the way forward, actually. Actually, I don't know. With Scattershot, this isn't working nearly as well as it was before. I might actually want to get rid of Scattershot and try to pump up Polaris as much as possible. This still might be the right way. I don't know from the layout. This is not the right way. I almost just got shot there, just like an idiot, just stood in front of the way of those bullets. Get out of here. If we can get this thing back up to level 2, I'll keep trying these. Yeah, this is not the way to go. I was incorrect. This is the way to go. The original path I had taken for myself. I was thinking that this was going to connect back up here to the entrance room, but it looks like this is just going to connect up here instead. Yeah, there we go. Nice shooting, Tex. Using a lot of ammo, but there's nothing really we can do about that. Back up to weapon level 2 with some metronome bonus. Maybe this is good enough. Gotta just spam shots. It looks really pretty, I'll grant you that. Get out of here. I like these small, weak enemies. It's giving me a good chance at getting Polaris back up the level. I am having to still double tap to kill things like standard bulletkins, but that's only for now. I should have probably popped Singularity, but I thought it wasn't charged when I entered this room, so maybe it just got charged on the room. This is a good opportunity to pop it, because there is a skeleton with an arm. Back up to weapon level 3, boys. We did it! Down looks like the wrong way, so I'm actually just gonna go up. We'll risk it. I think left's the right way. Just spam if you have to. Spam and be careful. Getting that metronome bonus back. We're making it happen. I felt really bad about losing that metronome bonus. The fact that we've gotten it back is actually good. I keep talking about it. Metronome, metronome, metronome. Yo, metronome is possibly one of the better items in the entire game. If you can get a good weapon to work with it, it is fantastic. I like the fact that we've also got bouncing shots. This is not the right way to go. I was not even paying attention. I mean, it doesn't even feel like we've got anything to worry about. Like, we are destroying everything. So down was the correct option for us here, unfortunate as it was. Probably getting close to the max metronome bonus, being able to one-shot a lot of these enemies now. Feels good. Even if you don't kill him, just pop him. But thanks to the bouncing scatter shots, we were able to kill him. We would be able to one-shot him if, we didn't have stout bullets or scatter shot. But this is actually like a pretty fun little combination we've got going for ourselves, isn't it? All right, I'll have to cross the room, the trap room. Let's wait for it to shoot one more time. It has a very specific pattern, but it also, I think it shoots at like weird angles, so I'm never comfortable in that trap room. We are almost to maximum metronome. Probably in a few more kills, maybe a dozen. There it is. Max metronome Polaris scatter shot level 3. Level 3, level 3, level 3. Excuse me, W3, W3. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Back down to level 2, but at least it's not level 0 this time. I thought I would have been able to get out of that guy's shot. But he just shot exactly fast enough that I took damage there. You can go the hell away, stupid bullet maker. Back up to level 3, getting that metronome bonus back, and we've got ammo for the Polaris, so we are actually going to be just fine. Nothing to worry about at all. I'm just going to wait for these guys to come towards me, because I can really easily knock them off the edge. And if I knock them off... That's scary. If I knock them off the edge, then they, ooh, actually killed the slug man. Shut, grubber. If I can kill those blobulons before they explode into bullets, that's good. So, because we picked up that ammo drop, we are definitely going to have enough ammo for the Old King, not Old King, for the, Lich. Okay, can you just, like, kill him? Thank you. So, I might as well shoot however many bullets I think is necessary to kill enemies, because we are going to have a, hopefully an easy time on the boss. Get out of that room. Whoa! How come he didn't get pushed? What the hell? I actually feel a little bit cheated about that one. I wanted to push him into the pit, but for some reason he didn't go anywhere. Almost got hit right there. I feel like that's a bug, but I do know that when enemies are in certain phases of their animations, they can't get put back, or they can't be pushed back, but I didn't think he was in any phase of his animation. So in fact, I think I'm going to keep going to more rooms, getting the Polaris fully charged up back to level 3, then we'll take it into the boss fight. Because I don't want to take it in at its poor current level of 2. Spam shots if you need to. We got plenty of ammo. But yeah, that wasn't a case of the weapon like bouncing and hitting an enemy into me. That was a case of not pushing the enemy back for some reason. It totally should have. I feel cheated. Let's try to get some kills with bouncing shots if I can. Still another enemy somewhere. Thought I saw, or I thought I heard one coming out of a ash in the wall, but I guess not. Alright, we got a couple of rooms remaining. Maybe we can get it up to level 3. If we can't, we can't. We still have enough guns that we can make this work. No problem. In fact, let's pop the Singularity Axe. It doesn't stop the laser on the skeleton, but that's okay. In fact, it did pull him out. It's good. So I can just kill him immediately. Yeah, like, I'm pushing these guys back, no problem. So why could I not push that one blob back? That's very strange. I might try to make a bug report about that, actually, because that caused me to take damage. We did get back up to level 3. Let's keep doing the rest of these rooms to get metronome bonus, and then we'll fight the boss. Even if it ends up using a little bit of ammo, we should be fine. Cool, we're done. Did the entirety of bullet hell, got hit a few times, lost metronome, got it back. Still have plenty of ammo in the Polaris. Nice. Perfectly positioned. It is on him, so it's going to be doing damage and charging itself as it goes. Just got to shoot a little bit slowly to conserve ammo, I guess. Thank you, damage cap. Might as well pop it, just to make my own life easier. There we go. More metronome damage because we killed an enemy, the boss. Got 3 blanks. Let's make sure to use them when we need to, when the singularity is not charged, not ready to go. Like right now. I got hit anyways. Whoops. Polaris is still probably good enough to get the job done. I'll just be spamming shots a little bit more frequently because we lost a lot of damage there. And you saw me use a blank, I just used it a second too late. That looks a little bit funky. I don't think I got hit there, but I'll trust the game. Thank you, Singularity, for finishing off this enemy, this boss, Lich Phase 2. We'll switch to the bee gun, I suppose. We're gonna be shooting a lot of bees. If we can get close, we can get a little bit of a damage bonus here. I want to save. Ah, oh, dang it. I said I wanted to save the Singularity so I could pop it in there. But unfortunately, he still managed to hit me. We're gonna win though. No brainer. Stand away from him. I mean, stand close to him. Cool. 9. Well, that was basically the Polaris metronome show there for most of that run. Sucks that we got hit a few times with bullet hell. I'm annoyed that one of my shots didn't knock back that enemy, because if it had, then I would have been perfectly safe. Like, it knocked back 2 of those Blobulons, and then it didn't knock back the 3rd. Why did it not knock back the 3rd? As far as I know, they don't have animations where they can't be knocked back. You know, certain enemies do. The meat cubes, they have parts of their animation where they can't get knocked back because they are the center point in a pattern of bullets. And I can understand that. But that guy that I shot should have been knocked back because he's not the center point of a pattern of bullets until after you kill him. So, although I guess we did kill him, but for some reason the knockback wasn't applied. Look, I don't know. Maybe I'll post about it and be like, hey, what is the, you know, how does knockback on enemies work? More specifically, how does not knocking back enemies work? Because if you get into a situation where you can't knock back an enemy, you know, why? But regardless, it was still a very good run. That's 7 robot victories in a row. Thank you, Singularity, Polaris. Excellent, excellent, excellent items. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will see you here for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.